Welcome back to Matcha Gotcha, and once again, welcome to another episode of Apex. I believe this is episode 9.
Yes, episode 9.
I'm once again joined by my lovely co-host and amazing co-member of Matcha Gotcha.
Thank
Will.
you.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Been real cold here in Sapporo lately. We got the
Yeah.
heaviest snowfall we've seen in
21 years.
21 years.
Yep. It was record. It was a record. It was like over 120 centimeters of snow fell in one day, or within a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wild.
For American units, I'm 6'1", and a lot of the snow is like up to my head now. It is crazy.
Cars are covered.
Cars are covered. Streets have been reduced down to one lane each side. Some both ways. It's just one lane now. Yeah, it's been real crazy here. But I mean, despite that, all things are going good. All things Pokemon have been great. We've been getting a lot of news this week, so very excited to talk about that.
A lot of news and a lot of cool things coming. The Pokemon 30th anniversary is kicking off, and I'm super excited for it to continue to kick off. So just a couple things in the news of Pokemon. We did get the reveal of the Pokemon Secret Labs chairs. We touched on it last week, but we officially have the designs, and they are on sale now and probably sold out now. And I also learned this is not for the Japanese store of Secret Labs, as far as I'm aware. I'm double checking, but I checked on the Japanese website for Pokemon news, and it had nothing about it. I'm checking Secret Labs website. They got Final Fantasy 14, but that's not this kind of
Yeah, I think a lot of those collabs are like outside of Japan for whatever reason, which feels weird because
Batman's there. Don't worry.
Oh,
and League of Legends.
I mean, it feels weird because Japan is always the one that gets all the cool collaboration stuff, but then we kind of get shafted on this one thing.
Yeah, which is very sad because I actually would have bought one of these eventually. I mean, I'm not now. I've got other things. I did used to own a Secret Labs chair. I loved it. But besides that, moving on, we do have the newest season of ZA Ranked. If you're still interested in that coming, I suppose. I'm actually this is the first ranked season I missed out on. I just didn't even touch it.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking I really should finish ZA, and it's not out of an obligatory reason that I would normally feel towards a Pokemon game. It's kind of like I really do. Maybe it is a little bit obligatory, but I've just been thinking I do kind of want to play it a little bit. I do miss it a little bit.
It does come. It comes and goes in ways where I've been shining hunting in Scarlet Violet, but I do want to finish.
Yeah, there was that update too, which I mean, a lot of it should have just been in the base game. A lot of it should have just been in the base game already. I think we talked about that a few times, but being able to buy multiple berries at once.
999. It should have been 9,099. 999 this whole time for Mega Crystals or whatever. Mega Shards.
Mega Shards, yes.
So and then also it's kind of frustrating how that went about, but I'm glad it's in now. But I haven't touched it. Like I said, me and Kyle have been just kind of shiny hunting fiends. But actually, before we recorded this podcast, I was doing my mass outbreak of Scythers and caught a shiny.
Oh, congrats! Nice.
Yeah, so I did get the Scyther shiny right before the podcast started. And other than that, we also, the new pack of Pokemon cards dropped last Friday. We have a opening that is on the channel now, so go ahead and check out that video about us opening. We opened something pretty good. If you ask me, we won't say it here. You gotta watch the video to find out.
You gotta watch the video, please.
You gotta watch the video. We're not gonna spoil it here.
Don't forget to like it either.
Yeah, also like it and comment it and subscribe it and hit that bell it.
Hit a button. Hit one of those buttons, please.
One of the buttons. And once again, with the Japan side of things, we do have another Hatsune Miku collab, as we do.
Hatsune Miku!
Hatsune Miku!
I love Hatsune Miku.
Created in Sapporo, also. So, but yeah, so why don't you mention that a little bit, Will, because I actually don't know too much about that.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Hatsune Miku has made, well, rather, Hatsune Miku has collabed with Pokemon, and they have made a collaboration of songs for one song for each type of Pokemon that there are. So, like, a song for Rock, a song for Normal, a song for Fairy, right? And she has her own designs. Based on each typing as well. I've also been seeing news on the statue, Pokemon Center Hatsune Miku statues that will be coming out as well. I don't know if it's exclusive to just Japan right now. And I've only seen one type of Hatsune Miku figure for the Pokemon collaboration, so I don't know if there's going to be one of each type. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. The official art looks great as well. I love the poster that they have. Um, yeah, I think that's all for Hatsune Miku as of right now and Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure. And with that, we will go ahead and move on to. We're going to try to keep this next section short because we have two, not one, but two regionals to cover today. We have the
Wow.
2026 Birmingham Regional Championship as well as the 2026 Merida Regional Championships for Latin America and the European, I guess the UK. Can't really call it the EU, but anyways. So with that, we'll go ahead and get to, for the VGC side of thing, the top 5 for the VGC's Birmingham Championship. We have Stefano Grippi in first place with the Rillaboom, Chempao, Incineroar, Urshifu Rapid Strike. We have Landers Incarnate and Raging Bolt.
Yep.
Second place from the country of, I believe this is Singapore. The first, Stefano
Yes, it is Singapore.
Stefano Greppi, by the way, was from Italy. Congratulations, my Italian brothers. Singapore was Marcus Cole with the Galarian Wheezing, actually. The Fluttermane, Chiyu, Dragonite, and the duo of Tatsugiri and Dondozo. From China, we have Zhang Huang, which is with the Ogerpon Hearthflame, the female Indeedee, the Iron Crown, the Urshifu Rapid Strike Tornadoes, and the thing that I'm actually most excited to talk about is the Regidrago. Regidrago's been slightly absent in, at least from the top cut in recent memory.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of cool to see him in number 3. And I actually believe if you go down to the juniors, which we don't really talk about the juniors and senior divisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
First place for the juniors was Regidrago. I believe,
Oh,
or,
okay,
or
very
at
nice.
least top 8. Yeah, so first place was actually Regidrago from
Mm-hmm.
China as well. GZU, as the name says there. But yeah, no, they actually got first place. Um, Coming in next in fourth place from Ireland is Maddie Morgan with Amoongus. There's a fungus Among Us.
Yep.
Fluttermane, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Porygon 2, and Normal Ursaluna. And finishing out the top 5, we do got another Italian brother of Marco Silva with the Ogerpon Cornerstone, Fluttermane, the Incineroar, Torkoal, Fergarath,
Farigiraf. Yep.
and Ursaluna. Heavy Trick Room team.
Yeah.
Very heavy Trick Room team, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations all of them. I mean, to go over the first place real quick, it's kind of a standard BGC team for Regulation F, I
Yeah.
think. I mean, you've got the two fake outs, the
Mm-hmm.
duos of Incineroar and Rillaboom. Chimpao's the hard hitter with Urshifu Rapid Strike, of course, putting the
Mm-hmm.
pressure on. Landorus Incarnate for, the pesky electric types, and then, Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, and also take care of like things like Incineroar and whatnot. But it's very, not to discredit Stefano. Like, congratulations, you're going to Worlds, which is amazing. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and once again, not discrediting. I mean, he trained his Pokemon however it is. It's just very standard set. Nothing to knock
Yeah.
it. It's just it's a very standard team. And like I'm more excited to talk about the third place with Regidrago because like, or even fifth place with Cornerstone Ogrepon because I feel like that's the least used Ogrepon
I
of
think
the 3. Or actually, Teal Mask is actually might be. I
I
think
think
normal Ogrepon.
I think that second place Marcus Cole is pretty interesting because I mean you have more knowledge on the VGC than I do, but
Right.
I haven't heard too much about Tatsugiri Dundozo in such a while that to me it just not that it
Mm,
has necessarily fallen out of favor, but I was under the impression that it's maybe not as popular because you have mons like Urshifu and Incineroar and
right.
Rillaboom that and Raging Bolt that just can take it out pretty easily. But I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
it has the Galarian Wheezing,
Mm,
which can shut down the Intimidate and Rillaboom's grassy terrain. Or
for sure.
I think Landorus has Intimidate too, right? Um,
Landers can have Intimidate, but I see some people running the Inner Focus sometimes for,
okay.
to counter
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Intimidate and can
But
cancel that.
I think it's pretty interesting seeing this because even when you scroll down to where was it? There was 18th place. I mean it's not till 18th place, but when you scroll down to 18th place, you see like just Dondozo, or you see just oh no, sorry, you see Tatsugiri Dondozo again in 23rd place. And then I know Tatsugiri, like just Tatsugiri itself, has had its own merits in the past. So both Pokemon are like strong by themselves, but a lot of people haven't been using it too lately, right? So
So yeah, so to correct myself, by the way, Landorus has Sheer Force, not
okay.
Inner Focus, which is fine. So and also Intimidate is on the Therian form of Landorus, not the
Okay, okay.
incarnate. So
Incarnate.
and you don't really see Therian too often. I actually did see it somewhere. I think it was the junior seniors in Mexico's regional when we get to it a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I think overall it was I watched the finals, because
Yeah.
actually watching European games are a little bit easier for us here in Japan than American ones are so hard to watch. It's just because it's like in the morning.
Hmm.
And like when I say morning, I mean like 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
not like
It's incredibly
yeah,
difficult.
incredibly difficult. I do like the combination of the Tatsugiri Dunzozo, and seeing them is actually really nice because like in formats that are dominated by the restricted Pokemon, you don't really see them at all because you're focusing on your main Pokemon being, your restricted ones. But when you have a Pokemon that pretty much takes up 2 slots but counts as one and you're 1v2ing, but you get like such good stats, like stat boosts from it, like
Yeah,
instantly,
right.
you kind of have to build the team around it. It's interesting that they took the Galarian Whizzing. I'm not fully like, I mean, yeah, of course, it's probably to take down things or like to shut down things like the
Yeah.
Incineroar or the Rillaboom, or
And
I guess
psychic
even like
terrain for
any of the
NDD.
the ruins, like any of the uh
Oh
ruin
yeah.
treasures,
Yep.
like because they have such powerful abilities being able to decrease like all the stats
Hmm.
like on the field. So I think it's like it is one of those things where it just um I like his team building more in like at second and third place. I like the team building more, but first place still. I mean, they won for a reason. So
Yeah.
congratulations against Stefano, and we'll be seeing you at Worlds. Well, we won't be. We'll be watching it from home. But it's very cool. But before we move on to the Mexico side of the regional, why don't we talk about the TCG part in Birmingham?
Sure. So for the TCG side in Birmingham, I'm actually a little shocked by this, and we'll get to it in a
Hmm.
moment. You'll see why in a moment. So first place, Ethan Wild from the UK, Great Britain, with Dragapult Dusknoir. I am looking at their list right now. It seems pretty typical. A lot of lists have like they're starting to include Moltres now just because of Ogrepon and
Oh, the one with the one energy
yeah, the
cost
one
that
fighting
does extra
energy.
damage.
It's
Yeah.
been known for a while that like Dragapult can run this and can just easily one shot the Ogrepon, but it has
Yeah.
been gaining a lot more popularity lately. I think especially because of the luminous energy going away.
Yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
mean, it's just better to run more fire energy. I think beforehand it was it was better to run more basic psychic energy just in case you do need to attach to your Dreepy and attack for 10 damage. But I think in this case it might be better to run more fire energy. But anyways, first place Ethan Wild from the UK, Dragapult Dusknoir, congratulations. Second place, Emma Hagen from
Hmm.
Norway with Flareon Noctowl.
Ooh, love to
Um,
hear about a Flareon doing well.
yeah, so we haven't seen an Eevee do well, place at least top 5 in a while. Um, yeah, just a standard Terra box. They're running Hoot Hoot Noctowl to search for their cards, a one of Pidgey and a one of Pidgeot for their cards as well. So they are running a rare candy to get that evolution off. And
Yeah.
then aside from the Terra EVs, they are running a one of Terrapagos EX and a one of Wellspring Ogerpon EX. Just to kind of what's it called? What's it called when you can't run? A retreat lock, just so they can
Retreat lock.
yeah, retreat lock your opponent. But
Right.
yeah, congratulations to Emma for second place. Third place, and I am so sorry. Oyvind, I think is how this is
You did
pronounced.
your best. You did your best, fam.
Oyvind Svinhufvud from Finland with Charizard
Proud of
Pidgeot.
you.
Charizard
Woo,
Pidgeot
my boy.
EX. Yeah. So nothing too out of the ordinary for this deck too. What's the A spec you normally run? I forgot in Charizard
With
EX though.
Charizard, I
Yeah.
usually used when I was playing Charizard, I ran the belt.
Right. Okay. I
Um,
thought it was the belt, but so
and yeah,
this they are running Secret Box though, and then they got
I mean
Artisan
that's solid too,
and
right?
Messagoza. Yeah. So I think this is a pretty like standard list for the most part.
I
They
mean,
aren't.
Secret Box is just so good, right? You
Yeah,
know,
they
it's
aren't.
just
There are. Oh my gosh, I can speak. They aren't running too many of the 80 HP Charmanders. It's two 70 HP Charmander, one 80 HP Charmander, and I mean for good reason too.
can. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
like because you won't have Poffin like to use for Charmander.
yeah.
If you even if we see, which we'll get into that, well, not really today, but like you know, even if we see Charizard
Hmm.
moving forward in the season,
Yeah, and then fourth place, also from Finland, Hermione Heitaliati. Uh, Again, sorry for butchering names. Literally the exact same list, except for looking at it now, I can't put my tongue on it, but it is like slightly different by a card or two. But yeah, I
pretty
mean,
similar though, right? Yeah,
yeah, very very extremely similar. So congratulations to those, and then for our fifth place, Nikolai Stoiberg from Denmark, also with Charizard Noctowl. So this is a little different from the last two lists I've mentioned because although they are running a lot of the basic stuff like Charizard EX and the Pidgeot EX duo, they also have included Dusk Noir. Well, Dusk Noir is also a big part of the combo as well lately. Dusk Noir EX and what's it called? Fan Rotom to grab
fan
Hoot
wrote.
Hoot, Hoot Hoot, and then to get
Woot,
Noctowl
woot.
later, and Terrapagos EX. So
And
they
I was
are
doing it towards the end too. Like at least Terrapagos, or I was trying to. Oh no, that was Raging Bolt. That was bad. That was just bad.
okay.
Yeah,
um,
sorry, sidetrack. Go ahead.
but yeah, so like a Terrastal,
Mm.
a more Terrastal Charizard EX list than just like Charizard Pidgeot. It has Charizard EX, Terrapagos EX, Pidgeot EX, and the
Well,
Dusknoir and Noctowl supporters.
yeah, because like I think the idea behind it is like you could go without the Terrapagos like
Yeah.
for this deck, but
Hmm.
the Terrapagos just makes it faster, right? Like because you could just get knocked out off a Charizard, but that takes a little bit more time.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you're
it's a
right. You're right.
Terrestrial. Yeah,
Yeah, because
but a Terrapagos just speeds it up.
it's Terrestrial,
No.
and then on top of that, you're having Area Zero Underdepth instead of Messagosa and
Yeah,
Artisan,
yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
which helps get. Oh my gosh, which helps Terrapagos get that damage up. So yeah, I mean, I think it's. I mean, I don't know what to say. Third, fourth, fifth place, all Charizard Pidgeot, and then Charizard Pidgeot Noctowl, right? So, I mean, congratulations to everyone here.
Absolutely.
Everyone played very well in order to get their spots, and congratulations to everyone else who we haven't mentioned. I just think it's like kind of surprising we haven't seen Charizard spread like this. Is I guess what I'm trying to say, right? Where it's just 3, 4, 5, or like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, even, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But with that said, let's move on to our second regional. We'll try to get through this one. Of course,
Let's
giving the
do it.
credit where credit's due, but we got a whole topic to get to.
Yep.
Um, so now moving on to the 2026 Merida Regional Championships in Mexico. We have in first place from Costa Rica, we have Max Morales with the Ogerpon Wellspring, the Porygon 2, the Incineroar, the Golden Go. We also have the Tornadus Incarnate and the normal Ursaluna. For Mexico, we have Victor Manoth with Ogerpon Wellspring again. And we have the Fluttermane, Gouging Fire, which you don't see often. The Golden Go, you have the Landorus Incarnate, and then you have the Dragonite. Third place also from Mexico, we had David Soto with the Among Us, Porygon 2, Incineroar, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Tornadus Incarnate, and the Ursaluna with the exact same team. Just double checking if Urshifu is the same. It is with the exact same team in fourth place from Mexico as well. We have Kenneth Gamboa, and then fifth place we have from the United States William Brown with Ogerpon Wellspring, Fluttermane, Hisuian Arcanine Chimpow, Landorus, and Raging Bolt. So the cool thing is the fact that I mean I wouldn't say cool, but third and fourth place has the exact same team. And I don't know about you, I'm seeing a lot of Porygon 2. It's just like 3 out of the 5 top 5 teams, which Porygon 2, by the way, and Porygon line in general is Kyle, one of our members of Machikach's favorite Pokemon. So it's like, shout out to the Porygon 2. And like that's like been the one thing that's like I've been teasing that maybe has interest him in maybe doing VGC. It's just because Porygon 2 is very viable,
Yeah, yeah.
But it's heavy Trick Room. Like this is heavy
Yeah,
Trick
if
Room
you're running
team.
Porygon 2, like you're running Trick Room, right?
You're running Trick Room. And like you do Porygon 2 with the depending how you train Incineroar can work okay in Trick Room. And then Ursaluna, of course, is just like a monster, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
So yeah.
I'm noticing the Porygon 2 just as much as you are, but maybe you didn't even notice this too. Compared to Birmingham, this has an overwhelming amount of Wellspring Ogerpon. Like literally
Yes.
the entire left side of the team is like mostly Ogerpon Wellspring, and it's crazy.
And then in Birmingham, if you look at the number one Ogerpon, it's Hearthflame.
Yeah, so
So yeah,
I just think that's interesting that they have that.
it's very cool to see how different areas of the world play.
Yeah.
And even though there are going to be like some top Pokemon like Incineroar is always going to be there.
Yeah, right.
But it is cool to see a lot of different countries have or different areas of the world have different play styles.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
But we will say congratulations to Max Morales for getting into the 2026 World Championships. I hope you do well when you get to that stage. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the TCG part of this tournament. So go ahead to you, Will.
Sure. So, again, the regional in Merida, first place, Rajveer Singh from America with Grimmsnarl Frostlass. I don't know if we've ever had Grimmsnarl Frostlass be a first on our podcast here yet. So
I cannot recall, at least.
yeah, and I know a lot of people have been saying, does Grimmsnarl really need the Frostlass? Like people have been trying to move away from the two. So
Yeah.
congratulations to Rajveer with Grimmsnarl Frostlass on first place. Well played. Second place, Jesper Eriksson from Denmark with Dragapult Charizard. This is another one we haven't seen in a while, right?
Charizard, that's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Very strong. I played this for a while when I first started playing Dragapult 2.
You sure did.
I sure did. Pretty strong. I did notice there were a lot of like inconsistencies with it too. Like,
right?
How do I attach my energy, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, Jesper was on to something that I wasn't. Congratulations on second place. Third place,
Congratulations.
yes, third place, Joshua Frank from the U.S. with Goldengo and the Lunatone Soul Rock.
Of course.
I think it's, well, I guess it makes more sense for Goldengo to be running Megalopony, right? Because I was thinking if
Right.
you're running so many basic fighting energy now in the deck, right?
Mm.
That like why not put it in front of that wall that is Cornerstone Ogerpon? And the reason is because it takes too long, right? It needs 3 energy to
Yeah.
attack. But Megalopony, on the other hand, only needs 1 energy and does more than whatchamacallit, Cornerstone Ogerpon can do, right? So it makes sense for Goldengo to be running Megalopony, and it's also a counter to Cornerstone Ogerpon as well.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Joshua. Fourth place. Here we got another long name.
Oh boy.
Pablo Jesus Lopez Salcindo
Perfect.
from Mexico, also with Lunatone Goldengo. Very similar lists, except this one was running Picnic Basket. I don't
Picnic
think,
basket,
yeah, I
really?
don't think Joshua
Hmm.
was. Well, it's so good against Ogerpon, right?
Right.
Yeah, Joshua wasn't running Picnic Basket at all in their list, but Pablo was. And I mean, it's literally such a game changer against Grimmsnarl. It is incredibly frustrating to see that card. I know some lists like to run 2 of them even.
Hmm.
But again, here in Japan, rotation happened last Friday, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Fifth place, Yerko
Jerk.
Valencia from Chile with Raging Bolt Ogerpon. Looking at the list, let's see. They were running the Sandy Shocks card that I've also been seeing gaining some popularity as well with
You know what? I noticed that actually too.
yeah, well, I mean, if oh wow, if your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining, you can attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So, it's a pretty good card if you're in the lead, right?
Yeah.
Or actually, if your opponent's in the lead, rather, right?
If your opponent, it's yeah, no, it's a good comeback card.
Because you get, let's say, if you play Olim or Professor Sada for your supporter, that's 2 energy. If you attach for turn, that's 3. If you attach with Ogerpon, with chances are you have at least 2. That's another 2. So that's 5 energy. And then if you have Sandy Shocks, that's another energy. So you can attach up to 6 energy.
Bruh. Well, I know at one point Sandy Shocks was ran with Raging Bolt. Like I know that was a thing because I remember reading in deck list that like
I think
you
that
were
that
supposed to.
must have been right before I entered into the TCG because I've only been playing for about a year.
Right.
So that must have been like right before I started playing because I never remember seeing Raging Bolt with Sandy Shocks.
I saw it in deck list, but I never seen it in practice. So I'll say that much.
Okay, okay. So yeah, congratulations to Rajveer, Jesper, Joshua, Pablo, and Yerko for your top 5 finishes, wherever you may be placed in that top 5. Congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to everyone else
Yes.
who we haven't mentioned. Yeah. So, Andrew, what's our
Yes, sir.
next topic? Do we want to head into that right now?
We sure do because man, is it as you mentioned,
Yeah,
we've already gone through reg change.
we
That's
have.
done.
Yes.
It's goodbye to some of the most annoying cards that I will not miss. And there will be some cards I do miss, of course. However, for the rest of the world, April 10th,
April 10th.
2026 for in-person play and oh my gosh. And then March 26th for Pokemon TCG Live. Rotation's happening and it's coming and it's coming hard.
Yeah.
It's like because there's a lot of big cards that are leaving.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
big
I actually have
hitters.
a list of key cards that are leaving, at least just like off
Yeah,
the
let
top of my
me
head, right?
let me let me pull that up actually. Or no, I think that was the list the list you sent me was what's still playable,
That
correct?
those are goods that are playable still.
Those are
So
goods that are
this
playable
one,
still. Okay.
just off the top of my head, or not off this list, there's absolutely, this is not even correct actually. This is showing incorrect stuff. This has Origin Form Palkia V Star. Sir, we haven't seen a V Star in like
Yeah,
a
that's
year. That was last
been
time.
out of.
But it does have some that are correct. Like, for example, Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. We have Gardevoir EX from
Hmm.
Scarlet and Violet base set. Golden Go, because I guess Gardevoir got reprinted. And that's why. Golden Go EX from Paradox Rift. And Chen Pao's leaving too, even though Chen Pao's seen a lot less play ever since its other pieces like Radiant Greninja and Origin Form
Yeah.
Palkia left the year before. And a great cards like Arvin, Nest Ball, Iono, and Super Rod are also out. Which
Hmm.
and my two of my favorite cards that I'm glad are gone. Turo's, whatever it was, just
Yeah.
Professor Turo, and TM Devo. You don't know how many games I've lost
Yeah.
to TM Devo. Because I played Charizard, so a lot of mine were candy evolutions, right?
Hmm.
So it's like Monkey Dory, because everyone plays Monkey Dory.
Yeah.
Throws your damage counters over, and then boom, you're gone. It's such. I am actually, even though we're losing my Charizard and Pidgeot combo,
Hmm.
which I'm sure was annoying to other people too. So it's not even like it was because I know it's a broken, like not broken, but I know it's a dumb ability to search for any card every turn.
Yeah.
It's just like you pretty much have winning hand almost every turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna miss this regulation. I don't think I will. I think the
I
positives
don't.
of getting rid of these cards outweigh the negatives for me, at least.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people will be missing a lot of this regulation. I'm not. And I'm hoping what comes out of this is a healthy group of new possible good
Hmm.
cards. Because think about it. I don't think there has been a game changing like N came up and Ethan's Typhlosion had a couple things.
Yeah.
But besides like the Charizards, Golden Go, and Gardevoir, which has been here for so long,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Raging Bolt to an extent,
Hmm.
it's just felt kind of stale. I mean, you got Dragapult
And
still, but Dragapult
yeah.
lost cards,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like it. I don't think I see Dragapult as often. Mega Lucario is what I see a lot of now, but to
Yeah.
the
I
extent I'm
think.
not even mad about it. Yeah,
I think with the regulation change, because we are losing so much stuff, or rather before we've lost all of this, I think the meta has been pretty stale, right? And this is
yeah.
again, this is just coming from me, from someone who just started playing like a year ago, right? But like I have card game experience in other card games for like the past 9 years now, so like to me, I kind of noticed that it is pretty stale, especially here in Japan where a lot of people are playing like the meta, right? Um, whereas in like back in America where I started, you did see like more fringe decks, right? More rogue decks. Um, but like again, that being said, like lately it has felt pretty stale because of so much of just like it's either it's always been one of three things. It's either always been Goldengo, Gardevoir, or Dragapult, or I would even put Charizard on that list too.
I would
Um,
even say for a stint. I wouldn't say now, but for a good period of time, Raging Bolt was up there for
yes,
like
Raging Bolt as
I,
well.
I remember I did when we did City League,
Yeah.
um, that first time. It was a lot of Raging Bolts that day.
Hmm. But now because we're losing so many cards, the format it's not going to be stale. And I could say this same thing again when what's after what's after G H.
H when
Well,
H
I could
goes,
be saying the same thing when H rotates out because we just don't know what's going to be coming out.
we don't.
Yeah, right. But
We, but
because
Meowth just got put in, so who knows?
yeah,
Who knows what we're gonna be feeling?
because we've had these cards for so long already, for such a long time, the meta really started to hit its plateau,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to see a lot of creativity with what people are building, and I've already been
Mm.
seeing it. Like I said
Yeah.
last podcast too, I've already been seeing a little bit of that too, and it feels really good. It's like it's a breath of fresh air. It's really refreshing to be able to um, one kind of solve the puzzle with what needs to go in because of what was taken out, right?
Yeah.
And also because of what we lost, what's able to kind of potentially rise out from the shadows that got shafted or maybe didn't
Overlooked.
get it, yeah, overlooked, right? So
Cause
I'm
like,
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to this quite a bit.
cause the big thing is like the whole White Flare Black Bolt set kind of got
Yeah,
overlooked.
yeah.
Like there's not much in that set that I would say was defining at all,
Hmm.
but now could be. Like I feel like there could be some like hidden gems that people go through, like because like
Yeah,
I think the meta is looking to be very heavily focused on Pokemon attacks and Pokemon abilities and supporters. Like
yeah.
goods still of course have their role. You know, you have Pokepad and you have
Hmm.
Ultra Ball and stuff still for search, but I think it's going to be a lot of a slower paced game
Yes.
compared to what we're used to, where you just like, oh, I have my winning hand on turn two.
Yeah.
Um, I think there's still a place for donk decks, as we call them, or you know, but
Yeah.
like to TKO in turn one.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a lot less. Um,
Yeah, and I mean,
yeah,
I'm looking at a chart here right now from the city leagues, from Friday the 23rd to Sunday the 25th, and out of like 600, out of a total of 656 decks, there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 14 unique different decks, and then the 18% of that pie chart takes up like just a bunch of other decks that weren't mentioned. So
randoms.
yeah, maybe like one deck that was played, right, compared to
Yeah,
like the 17 that were actually mentioned by the Pokemon, right? But
yeah,
like yeah, like I said earlier, I'm putting my money on Mega Lucario as being one of the better
turn
decks.
two, which is fine.
Andrew did it too, and right now 14.3% Mega Lucario takes
There it
up
is.
most of the pie chart, which I think it's really refreshing because the last time we looked at the this metagame pie chart, who took up most of that chart? Gardevoir did. Goldengo.
Gardevoir. I was gonna say Golden Go.
Was it Goldengo? It might have been Goldengo. It was Gardevoir or Goldengo, one of the
Potato
two.
potato in my brain.
It was one of the two. But like it took up more than it took up
Yeah,
almost, I don't want to say 20, but like close to 20%, right? So like
yeah,
seeing 14 out of the 100 be just Mega Lucario makes me kind of feel good, and just seeing like the other Pokemon on here makes me feel good too. In second place
yeah.
with, not necessarily second place, but the second most played deck was Dragapult with 13.6%. And then after that, third place, which really surprised me because I didn't think too much of this card when I saw it, but Mega Starmie with
Mega
13.1%.
Starmie,
Mega
good to hear.
Starmie. I mean, hitting
That's
the
with Mega Frostless too, isn't it? I think it's like Mega Starmie, Mega Frostlass combo.
yes,
If if
it's using Mega Starmie, Mega Frostlass, and regular Frostlass that puts the damage on Pokemon with abilities each turn, right?
right, yeah,
So I mean that surprised me. I mean, I guess doing damage to the bench is always like gonna be
yeah, it's
like,
always good.
yeah, it's always gonna be good somehow, but yeah, that really kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't
Mm,
really expect too much of Starmie, but to see it played this much, to be in like the number 3 spot out of 656 decks, right?
yeah,
Um, yeah, pretty cool. 7%, which I'm very happy to see this deck again, is Festival lead
I
or
know you were a
Festival
big
grounds.
festival lead person.
I am a big fest. I have the deck right here next to me, and I have the arts of the cards. You can't really see it too well here,
No,
but
I can see it. Oh, I
yeah,
can see it.
yeah. So I love the deck. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm ready to see what's supposed to come out. I already have most of the deck complete. Actually, the version I want to run, at least. I'm just missing like a few cards, but I'm really glad to see Festival Grounds coming back too. Where
Yeah,
are we? The fifth place, the fifth most played deck was Cynthia's Garchomp at 6.3%.
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, which we talked about that last time. Fighting is so incredibly strong right now.
Which I'm honestly happy because fighting typically isn't
It
a
hasn't
good
been
deck.
for a while. I think like
No.
at least the first good like fighting card we've had for a while, in my opinion, was Cornerstone Ogrepon, and that's literally just because it was a wall,
It's just a wall.
not
Yeah.
because it was a fighting type, right? It was because it was a
Yeah.
wall. But yeah, we predicted that on the last podcast too, the last episode. Go watch and leave a like.
Yeah.
Um,
And then we got the new special fighting energy that actually like
yes,
can
yes.
propel them even
Which
further.
which funnily enough, looking at Mega Lucario decks last night, a lot of them weren't running them,
A
or
lot of
they
the
were
decks
only
don't
running
run
one
it,
of.
like those
Which I
special
mean,
energies. Gen 2.
yeah, I
I don't
knew
think
you're not going to want a play set of them. You're not going to want four. You're not going to want three.
no.
Two is the sweet spot, I think.
Well, even like decks like just off the top of my head, Steven's Metagross that uses psychic energy.
Yeah,
I think I saw a City League person who got like 6 or something like that. They weren't running it either, and I knew
yeah,
it was updated to this newest set because they had Meowth in there because everyone's running Meowth.
yeah.
Meowth's gonna
Mouth is
be
just
that's gonna be a played card in almost every
yeah.
deck. If you,
Meowth is the new Luminion V, right? So
it's literally Tapu Lele, Luminion V, all
and you can
those
return it to
cards.
your hand. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think because like Luminion was back into your deck, but this one goes in your hand. Like it's just like,
yes, I think so. Right? I think at least with
uh,
Luminion. Two, four, five, six. The sixth most played deck was oh, what's this English name? What's the English name?
say the
All right.
Japanese name, and I might be able to help you.
Don Karasu. Don Karasu.
Don Karasu. Well, that
Yeah.
sounds like crow. Something
Yeah,
crow,
it's
right?
the Haunch Crow. Haunch Crow.
Haunch crow?
Yep, they're 5.6%. There's a Haunch Crow deck.
What do you mean? There's a Haunch crow deck?
If I remember right, I think it's Team Rocket's Haunch Crow. Because I don't remember any other Haunch Crow being available right now other than like Team Rocket's Haunch Crow. So while you're looking that up real quick, I'm gonna skip the seventh most played deck because the eighth most played deck at 4% is Team Rocket, which
Like Mewtwo?
yeah, Mewtwo and Spidops and
Oh my gosh!
yeah, did you find it?
All right, it's kind of goaded.
Yeah,
So it's move. Of course, you got the 100 flat damage move, but that ain't what you're using.
oh
You're
wait, it's a
using its
Gale
move.
Wings, isn't it?
No, it's called Rocket Feathers. 60 times damage. Discard any number of supporter cards with Team Rocket in their name from your hand, and it does 60 damage for each one.
Yes, yes, yes,
And you're
yes.
probably just playing a full deck of Rocket supporters. So,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, that's actually pretty nasty.
yeah. So Haunch Crow, sixth most played deck. And then eighth most played deck is Team Rocket. I played against a Team Rocket deck the other day. It's like it
Mewtwo? Team Rocket's Mewtwo? Like, I guess that's the
yeah, Team
base.
Rocket's Mewtwo. It's crazy. Like after
Kyle
rotation,
has it.
yeah, Kyle has it. After rotation, I think it's like it's pretty nutty. I think it's a pretty nutty deck.
Well, Team Rocket's support is just good because it's everything, but in
Yeah,
like
and then with the stadium, it's like, yeah,
it's
I'll drop two more
everything you could
cards.
want. It's
Yeah,
got unfair stamp. It has prime catcher built in. Like
yeah,
it's literally all like the best cards built into supporters.
yeah. Right. It's really good. But I mean, the fact is, they are supporters, right? So you can only do one a
Right.
turn. But I mean,
But
again, the card advantage you get from them is really good.
But that's the thing, though. You mentioned that they're supporters, and I think that's what made Rocket weak in the G meta. But
Right.
with it now focusing more on slower play and supporter cards, I feel like Rocket could excel to be one of the best like archetypes in the game.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. And then seventh place deck because I skipped seventh.
Oops.
Marnie's Grimmsnarl,
Okay,
4.7%.
that's your girl.
Yeah, that was my baby before Dragapult, Grimmsnarl. God, just the fact that
Too much math.
well, it wasn't the math that made me frustrated. It was how popular Raging Bolt was at the time, and with how popular Raging Bolt was the what was it called? Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. And right when like I started to give up on the deck was right when Mega Venusaur came out as well, and people started playing
Mm.
Mega Venusaur. So it was just like, okay, yeah, I'll just not
And
survive
Garchleek's a
anything.
grass
Yeah,
type.
so yeah, it was really frustrating. There were too many grass types at the time. Um,
Yeah.
so 2, 4, 6, 8, ninth
Who do
place
we
deck,
appreciate?
ninth most played deck, 3.7% is Alakazam. Alakazam is going to be
Don't tell Nick.
Alakazam is going to be really strong, especially without
Yeah.
Iono. Well, the
Judge still.
well, you're still going to have Judge, but here's the thing: like, how much of a difference? Because with Iono, they could only draw one card, right?
If they're ahead by that far,
If
right?
they're
But
if they're
Judge
ahead
is
that much,
always
but
4.
Judge is always 4. So how much are those 3 cards going to matter, right? Not
Well,
that
what is
Judgment
it?
still isn't going to be a great card in this meta, but
I feel like Unfair Stamp then could see a rise in popularity.
potentially, yeah, potentially.
Or that one supporter of the Team Flare guy that everyone hates, Necrozma, whatever his name, where like you discard
Oh,
down. Because I
yeah,
know
yeah,
Kyle
yes.
loves that card. I don't like it.
I can't remember it. It starts with like an X,
Yeah, but
I think.
he like makes you discard down to like 3 or
Yes.
5 or something like that, and
No,
it's so
he makes you discard down to 3. Yeah, I think.
it's so vile. Like I have no
Yeah.
other words but vile.
Yeah. And then 10th place, Archaludon, 3.4%.
Oh boy, I just watched a video about him, so
Yeah.
maybe the
I'm
popularity just rubbed off.
I'm a little hopeful for steel types
I
because
am too.
Steven's Metagross. I feel like when it
It's
first came out, it was a little underpowered, right?
right.
But
But
because
just
you're
like
getting
what
that
could you do?
acceleration, yeah, but because you're getting that like super fast acceleration, right? I'm hopeful that all we'll see some Stevens Metagross come up eventually.
Yeah,
Um,
right here, man.
but my expectations aren't too high. Yeah, I mean
Come on.
you're thinking of building it,
Okay,
right?
let me tell you, I faced one in tournament,
Yeah.
and he had the turn one, the pre-evolution of Jellicent.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and
Frillish.
it's yeah, Frillish, and bro, it's just you don't want to play Pokemon.
Yeah, and you know
Like it's gonna do but worse,
that's why I
right?
say yeah, that's why I say I'm hopeful because Metagross is able to accelerate both Steel and Psychic. And if you're going to be
Yeah,
adding Frillish, if you're moving Frillish from Gardevoir to one deck, it would be Steven's Metagross, right?
yeah.
So yeah, that's why I say I'm hopeful. After Duraludon, we have Enz Zoroark
I thought it would be
with three
higher because I
percent.
don't know when we
I thought it would
faced
have been
it.
2.
Because like I think it's so good. Like it's
Yeah,
got a good draw engine. It has good bench attack with the Darmanitan.
it's a
It
stage
has just
one.
good burst damage.
Yeah.
It's just it has everything. And then if you go with the binding mochi and
Mm-hmm.
the Petron EX like for movement, if you don't have your ends castle up,
Yeah.
I can't stop gushing about how good I feel in Zoroark is, and I think it's gonna rise.
I think it
I
will
think it
too.
I think it might be a harder deck to play, which is why maybe it's lower. Like
Yeah.
I've noticed about, and this isn't a knock on Japanese players, but this is like directly from a Japanese player's mouth. We all play Golden Go because it's easy and good. So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna play Mega Lucario because it's easy and good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we have so many Japanese world champions, so like they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess is the what they try to
Yeah.
teach us.
No, I agree with that because I play the same way. I often like to say I like dumb stupid decks, and Mega Lucario is a dumb stupid deck.
Dumb, stupid deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and I think you have
And no
just
shame in playing it either.
no. Yeah, I think one of the major downsides of Zoroark is that like you have to rely. I mean, aside from Reshiram and Zekrom, you have to rely so much on your evolutions. And granted, again, they're all stage one evolutions, but aside from the ice cream, but I don't think the end players run the ice cream.
The jumbo cream.
No, the Pokemon
Oh, Vanillish.
Vanillish, yes, Vanillish. But I don't think they're running them. So I think that's just one of the main issues with that. And then after Zoroark with another 3%, we have Mega Venusaur, which,
The Veen.
I mean, if that's not going to be the next wall deck,
He's so tanky.
he is incredibly tanky. And then the fact that you just have like Ogerpon still in the format, like the energy acceleration is so incredibly easy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And then 18.3% of the chart is just a bunch of other decks that, maybe only a couple people were running. So
Stevens.
Steven, yeah. So
Steven.
I think the meta game is healing a little bit. At least that's what it feels like to me, based
Well,
off
if you
of
got
my experiences.
18%, like you have 18% by itself that is running other, right?
Right, right.
And that's like it's almost a fifth of the community or the entries, right?
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
so I feel like that's pretty good in itself. Um Even if it like those are the more bottom tier or bottom teams, right? Or bottom
Hmm.
players is the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
It's still pretty good. Sorry for the yawn. Whoa, it's getting late
yeah.
here.
It's late.
It's almost my bedtime.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Woo.
think again, I think the meta feels like it's healing. I'm loving. I love seeing more of these decks right now, and yeah, I'm just super excited to see what comes out from this. It's only been almost a week now since the regulation
Yeah,
changed here in Japan, so there's still a lot of puzzle solving to be done, I feel like. But
yeah.
that being said, it feels like a lot of it has also already been decided as well, right?
I
So
think what we're trying to say is good riddance, G.
yes, G, thank you for everything you've done. We appreciate you. Now, please get out the
Now,
door.
please,
We had a
please
great
leave.
time. We had a great time with you. Please leave.
Please
Um,
leave and don't come back. Like you're in
mhm.
expanded, stay there.
Yeah,
Or so we don't want to see you. We don't want to see your Turos and your Ionos. We're done with you. You've had your time.
yeah. I think I'm excited because I think this is going to be a bit more of a healthier um
Healthier
format,
metagame.
a healthier
Yeah,
metagame.
I think so. I think it'll be fun to play. I think it'll be enjoyable to see what new deck combinations come up, especially with the
Hmm.
megas and like how each of them like because I'm gonna be using Mega Skarmory like with the Metagross
Oh,
setup.
nice.
Yeah, so it's like and Skarmory, one of my favorite Pokemon. So it's I'm very
Also,
excited to
one
be
of
able to use
Steven's
it.
Pokemon.
Yes, it is. But it is not Steven Skarmory. Funny
No,
enough, Steven's one of my favorite Pokemon characters in general. So it's like
he is one of the goats. Yes.
he is one of the goats. He's got Metagross, which also one of my favorite. Do I just like Steel type? I'm just starting to think like maybe I just like
I
Steel
know I
type
like
Pokemon.
Steel type.
I don't. I mean, you know what? Maybe I do. Except Golden Goat. Who cares about that thing?
No, I like Golden
Pile of
Go. I
points.
hate playing
Nah,
against
pile
it,
of
but
points.
Golden Go's great.
I hate playing against it no matter what game I'm playing. It's either VGC or TCG. It's just a menace to society.
But yeah, I mean
On
that's
that note,
all I have to say about the meta right now. I'm excited.
same
Yeah,
as well.
at
On
least
that
for the
note,
TCG.
I think we're gonna go ahead and end our episode with the podcast of Aspex.
Yeah.
If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit a like down below as well. If you like our content, which we have more of now,
Yes.
we've been talking it up. We've got Will's Nuzlocke run of Blinding White going on right now. Pretty cool. And
Thank you.
I've been posting a couple of VGC team-based stuff. And I'm actually thinking, you know what, maybe next week it could be a theme team instead of one that's based off of IRL team. Like,
Hmm.
maybe we'll see some anime or game teams like from the show. Like,
That'd
be
be cool.
tempted. Yeah. So also we've got a couple other cool things. If you're an old time subscriber of the channel and you remember this thing about art, get ready for some maybe new episodes. So it is me, Andrew, and we got the Will. We're doing the
Thank
team
you.
star pose.
I did it. You didn't see the other half though,
I
but
couldn't see the hat, but we will see you guys next time on Aspex. Sayonara.
see you next time, guys. Thanks for coming by. Okay.